Hello YouTube. I thought I would do a video, and well, I was watching one of Kestra Faye's videos, and she kind of gave me the idea for this video, even though it's a subject that I've thought about before. I wasn't on YouTube at the time, but she kind of helped me remember. And although her video wasn't anything to do with this, I think in some small way they're linked, you could say. And that's basically, it's going to be about children and religion, and whether or not to have your children in your religion, as far as paganism goes, or whatever religion. And when I say children, I mean children somewhere between 1 month old up to 10 or 11. And also, I guess in a way you could say young adults and teenagers too. And this doesn't pertain to all teenagers, so some of you don't get too irate about that. I was thinking, I don't know, having taken your child into a pagan circle or to church, what is it they're getting out of that? I mean, are you just taking them because you go? I know from my own experience, I didn't really get anything out of it when I was younger. I say that even though my parents weren't religious, they never went to church. I know my father, I've heard of him having gone to church a time or two. Not my mother, but but I never saw it. But he turns out to be a Christian in his own beliefs. And when I was younger, I went to church, maybe with a few babysitters or sometimes on my own, and I never really thought about it, the stuff I was learning or anything like that. In a way, I kind of associate it with when I was younger. I used to listen to music a lot, and there was a lot of songs I liked. I couldn't tell you why I liked them. I liked the sound of the music itself. But as I got older, probably around 16, 17, I actually started listening to the words of the song and not the music itself. And was actually surprised about some of the songs I liked. I didn't even think about the words. So in a way, to me, religion's kind of like that, because you go with the people you love and your family members and things, and you don't really think about what you're in so much as the people you're around. So I think one of the things I was wanting to put out there was, as a pagan, Wiccan, I personally want for my child or children, I want them to have an open mind, and I'm sure there's a lot of pagans who want their children to be open-minded about their religion, their beliefs. And I was going to suggest to people to get books on the Christian books, like the book on Catholicism, whatever type of Bible they use, the Baptist Bible, Jewish Bible, the Quran for Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and gather up all kinds of pagan information and stuff and histories. You get all that you can. And while you might not want to read through and study all this stuff, I think it's something that you should, at a certain point, allow your children to go through, but I don't know what a good age for that is. It all depends on at what level they're mature, and if people are intelligent enough to determine that in their own children. Because some people, you know, are smart enough and intelligent enough at age 12 to go through this and actually learn what it is they're reading and what it means, and some have to wait till they're 16, even on up into 18, before comprehension and things of that nature matter. I guess it's a maturity level, really, together with intelligence. And that way they get a wide range of stuff they can study and try to determine how they feel about the world, about religion itself, and determine where they fit in. I know there's probably no Bibles out there for atheism, but you know, learn a little bit about that and put that in there too. And be open-minded with your children as far as whatever it is they choose to be, you know, accept that no matter what it is, what religion they choose or don't choose, because you know you've had to grow up with it, most of you, and I'm sure a lot of you wanted people to accept you as who you are, their friends, family members, and all that, and support them in whatever they choose. Hopefully it isn't something that is what I consider closed-minded, but if they do, you know, just go with it. I was wanting to do this topic because I haven't really seen it on YouTube, haven't really typed it in and looked, and I haven't seen anybody else doing it so far as I know. So, but I think it's something that a lot of people should think about. I'm sure many pagans have thought about it themselves. I know your children are probably, they're going to be around. If you're a pagan, they're going to be around other pagans and pagan things. You know, you can't not do the holidays because they're going to be fun and interactive, especially with your children. And while they're soaking some of that up, they probably will lean a little more toward paganism. But like I said, please give them room to explore other religions. I think one of the things that Kestra Faye was talking about, like while she hasn't technically decided on one path yet, she's studying, and I think that's a good thing. You know, I don't think anybody should just jump into a religion without studying it, and I definitely don't think that anybody should settle on one without studying all the others. Maybe a good technique is to write down the way you feel, what you believe in wholeheartedly, and study these other religions and make comparisons. I'm sure you're probably, no person might get 100% with any one religion, but there are some you can get close on, and if you do get 100%, that's awesome. I know I told somebody one time that if Wicca or witchcraft never came about, the closest thing I could be would be to lean toward the Native American religion, because it's, while they're not the same, but I feel a closer link to that. So yeah. So basically, you know, don't let your children grow up and be what do you call it, closed-minded because of your religion, and please don't force your religion on your children. I know my father, he's real adamant about what he believes in, and while he can't read, people tell him things, and if that's his belief, he believes it to his heart and soul. And if you try to argue with him about it, you know, like many other rednecks, and no offense to you if you consider yourself a redneck, they'll fight you to the death. for what they believe in. Don't matter if it's right or wrong, it's what they believe. So, but thanks for watching. And if anybody's got any comments, leave them below. And maybe do a video response to this. Like I said, I haven't seen a lot of subjects like this on YouTube, so maybe some people could put that up. I would try to put it to Our Pagan Opinions, but I kind of unsubscribed to them because most of the people who are in Our Pagan Opinions I've subscribed to. Some of them I didn't because of my interests don't lie with them. And maybe they've already touched on it. I don't know. They seem to do quite a bit. And again, thanks for watching. Catch you later.